Welcome back to another segment of the MCR. My name's TJ, going solo in this one. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're on multiple platforms: YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube. So thanks everybody, whatever platform you're watching us on. This segment's going to be about a group of 8th grade boys brought up on Title IX sexual harassment complaint. And the Gateway Pundit had the news headline that read, 3 Wisconsin middle school boys hit with Title IX sexual harassment complaint for calling non-binary classmate by wrong pronouns. And then it would read, 3 8th graders at the Kiel, Kiel, middle school, we're talking 8th grade, middle school, are under investigation for refusing to capitulate to a so-called non-binary student's demands. This Title IX covers rape, dating violence, and quid pro quo sexual favors, which sounds like a fancy way of saying prostitution, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just stop right there and digest what I've just said. These kids are in trouble for not calling a non-binary student a gender-neutral pronoun, which I guess is they or them. They are equating that to rape, dating violence, and prostitution. Let me say that again. Not calling a gender-neutral student by they or them is being equated to rape, dating violence, and prostitution. You talk about criminalizing free speech. As I was reading this article, something popped into my mind. The Addams Family and their cousin It. And you could throw in their thing also. But cousin It. You know, whatever you want to call it, with hair so long you didn't know what it was, so they just called it It, cousin It. This whole gender-neutral pronoun issue is what propelled Dr. Jordan Peterson from Canada into the spotlight. He was sounding the alarm on this a couple years ago when he got in trouble because he made it known that he did not endorse gender mandating, making people incorporate into their speech gender-neutral pronouns. You know, back to cousin It. I wonder if these boys would have gotten into the same amount of trouble if they had said it instead of they or them. You know? Attorneys for Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty, they're representing the 3 boys, and they argue that Title IX doesn't cover the misuse of pronouns, neither do any of the school district's policies. The Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty issued a letter to the administration at the Kiel Area School District demanding they drop Title IX complaint against the 8th grade boys. Their statement read, school administrators can't force minor students to comply with their preferred mode of speaking, and they certainly shouldn't be slapping 8th graders with Title IX investigations for what amounts to protected speech. This is a terrible precedent to set with enormous ramifications. As I wrap this segment up, this is the type of issue that swerves into the whole school choice issue. You know, I suppose charter schools could do this if they wanted to, but I can't imagine parochial or Christian schools doing something like this. And assuming I'm correct in assuming that much, you know, all the more reason to get the kids out of the public schools and put them in an environment where they're going to get a better education anyways. And, you're in school, you're dealing with the whole peer group pressure, and then you're going to add on this Title IX nonsense. You hear stories about the struggles of high schoolers and junior hires and their mental and emotional instabilities, and then you add this to the equation, and it just pretty much sucks. Okay, and that's all I wanted to do in this segment. Talk about what happened here in Wisconsin, and I guess so much for Cousin It, man. Whatever. But that's all I got. I'll see you in the next segment. As always, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.